time, man. For real, for real. But ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, it's actually a lot of further ado because up over here, but the homie, the homie Priest Da Nomad, what's good with you, bro?
Hey, look, man. Hey, I'm good, brother. You know what I'm saying? Devil is busy. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying,
that's
brother.
what they say. That's what black folks say. The devil is busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm good though, man. I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro. Hey, so man, we was about to get into it. We was about to get into it before all of the craziness kicked off, man. You got the new single that we're gonna get into tonight. But I was saying to you, man, like the sort of the theme behind the single just really, really resonates with me, man. Talk to me about Frequency Match and sort of the idea behind writing that joint.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Look, man, I just think it was kind of like a season thing for me. Like, you know, I just noticed that a lot of stuff was just going crazy with, you know, being an election year and even before the whole, you know, Kamala Harris took over, you know what I'm saying, before all that. But it's just a crazy vibe, man. And I'm a firm believer in energy, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, that you know, we get the high low vibrational activity, man. You know what I'm saying? And I just see the activity on social media and so many things that people coming for each other just out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff, man. And I just think we just need to, you know, we need to vibrate high, man. You know what I'm saying? And that was just the whole thing. So I decided to make a little EP called Vibrate High. This is the first single. So everything I make is gonna be different grooves. I'm doing boom bap stuff. I'm doing broken beat house. I'm doing, you know, with my homegirl Yazra. You know what I'm saying? Foreign exchange, you know, all this stuff, man. So and my man DJ Rage, we're doing the next single, my man from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? DJ Rage, he was on the Receipts album, and my Out the House album too. So shout out to him. But like, yeah, man, it was just kind of a thing for me. I just, you know, I just really wanted to tap into high vibrational activity. So Frequency Match, man, I decided to hit that first. Shout out to my man Blackberry Jones, from DC, man. You know, part of our old U Street Collective and Freestyle Unionist Collective and all that. He had to, you know, he had to chop up Joan. He let me hear the Joan. It was like, man, you know, I heard you all over it. I was like, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? That is me, Robert. So yeah, he chopped up the, you know, the joint and sent it to me, man. And I vibrated off of it, and I decided to you know, it's funny because, you know, you can hear the sample, the Smokey, the Look at Me, in it. And that was the original. That was gonna be the original title to Look at Me, because you tell the first verse talk about meeting this female, the sister, right? That she's real narcissistic and she's all on herself, and I'm seeing more value in her than she sees in herself, right? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the whole. So the Frequency Match thing is kind of like, through our life's journey, we always trying to find an energy match, a frequency match, whether it be, you know what I'm saying, the situations or people or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, the first verse is the female. The second verse is me in the city of DC and go-go, like in Washington DC. If you know us, man, we go-go hard. But I was always one of the weirdos, man, being in the hip hop and boom bap soulful hip hop. You know what I'm saying? In this city, man. So I was kind of like on the outskirts of things, man, and always. So that's kind of was, but you know, the frequency matching through that whole thing was, you know, so that was kind of the premise of everything, man.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Chopping up with Priest Da Nomad, the dude Joe. We're gonna get into right quick. Frequency Match, man. It resonates so much with me, man. And I wonder how much of that has to do with just time on the planet, bro. Like you reach a certain age, and you recognize the impact of the environments that you're in and what you expose yourself to and how that impacts you. And it is, I am just really coming to believe that it is about frequencies. And that's why I say it resonates with me so much, bro. And how much I appreciate, I just appreciate the way that you make music anyway.
Appreciate it, brother.
You know what
Appreciate
I'm saying? For you to be on the level that you are, to have the platforms that you have, and then to put a joint out like this, man, just how impactful, like you say, especially in the times in which we're in, bro, and how that can make just make such a cool impact on the communities.
Yeah, man. I think it's just the beautiful thing about the game now. I mean, I was always on the indie time, man. You know what I'm saying? But the beautiful thing about the game now is just about cutting through the noise, man. And I think if you dare to say something that's not popular, right? Or if you dare to do something, but you do it in a artistically excellent way, you know what I'm saying? I think it can really resonate because it's real. You know what I'm saying? I make real music for everyday people, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the mantra: love life music for everyday people. So you know, that's always been my vibe anyway. But I kind of always in tune to what's going on around me. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of this was kind of like the season for me to like let me put this out. Let me touch upon this. You know what I'm saying? And let's, you know, all the stuff going around because, you know, we don't treat each other like it's about being better humans, man. I think we like, you know what I'm saying? Like we get into all the particulars and the groups and the silos and everything, man. We just got to be better humans, man. Like I ain't got to agree with you. I ain't got to be with you, you know, like you said, you know, just do your own thing, man, you know, and as long as you ain't hurt nobody or whatever, it's like, yo, live your life, have your path, your journey. If you don't understand me, like everybody got their path and their journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I might not connect with you. You might be at a different point in your journey than I am in mine. So it's all love, but we got to be respectful. We got to be loving, man. You know what I'm saying? I really feel that. So yeah, that's how I make music.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Chopping up Priest Da Nomad. All right, bro. Listen, I know I kept you forever because we was, you know, but can I keep you for one more break?
Oh, absolutely, man. I'm here, man. I'm chilling. Got my little drink, everything. You know, I'm chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, y'all. Let's do this. We're gonna get into this joint, man. This is Frequency Match featuring J Hell, Priest Da Nomad, right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Look at me, umbrella free. Suddenly I'm caught up in your
We're not going nowhere, man. We're not going nowhere.
Yes, y'all. Priest Da Nomad.
Yeah.
Bro, joy.
Appreciate
That's
you, man.
the joy, bro. Just the vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's I think that's, you know, that's what we on, man. That's necessary, man. You know, take it to the cosmos. You know what I'm saying?
Word up. Okay, bro. So you know I have to ask the typical interview question, bro. Like, you know, when you dropping the EP.
Get it together, man. You know, it's funny because I'm working simultaneously on that and a documentary.
Oh, word.
So yeah. So I'm working hard on the documentary, man. So I have a documentary, and in fact, it's called "I Was the Weirdo." You know what I'm saying? So it's basically about my 30-year plus story in DC hip hop. We were the resurgence of a historic corridor called U Street, which started with like in post Reconstruction with with black businesses and things, and Jim Crow, and with and we had like the Lincoln Theater, the Howard Theater, and all these places on U Street, with jazz and Billie Holiday, Duke Ellington, of course, is from DC. That was the original U Street, and then it got decimated in the riots, right? And then we were the resurgence in the 90s when cafes started opening up to artists. and my organization I was in, Freestyle Union and poetry open mics and stuff like that, we were the ones who helped rebuild the whole corridor. It's like a huge corridor. There's generations of cats that came from us and from us having a resurgence. I mean, you got soul cats like Raheem Devon, my man Wes Felson, hell, Wale was on that. Was one of those generations. My man XO, that's with Odyssey and Diamond District, you know, back then, and then you know, Fat Trell, like, you know, like there's generations of U Street, you know. So I'm dealing with the subculture of that, and I'm also dealing with a lens of why hip hop was looked at the way it was in the 90s from a lot of DC cats and with go-go and everything, because of what was going on in the streets of you know, the crack era in the late 80s and the early 90s, man, with the drug thing. We had a lot of New York cats coming down to DC, man, the hustling, if you know the story about Alpo and them and all that type of stuff. That kind of really, you know, affected the lens of how anything that was associated with New York was looked at in the city, in DC.
Yeah.
So when we was doing what we was doing, I didn't realize this at the time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not a street dude. You know what I'm saying? So we pulling dudes off the streets. You know what I'm saying? And we in the city doing our thing, man, and pulling dudes off the street, hustling. And we started, you know, realizing that, like, we, you know, because everybody told us what we was doing. That's the Bama stuff. Y'all doing the Bama New York stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was that type of lens, and we didn't understand where that was coming from. You know what I'm saying? So I talk about that and stuff in the documentary, and we, you know, we held steadfast, and I just always was, you know, always the nomad, the outsider, on my own type of time, man. But I just kind of started putting a lot of things together across timelines. And of course, you know, I was under Biz Markie for a minute, so I deal with that. I deal with a number of things but I got a lot of folks in there, man. From the go-go, so I got DJ Cool, my big bro, in there. DC legend, Stinky Dink, Question Mark Asylum on the hip hop, Nonchalant on the hip hop end. You know what I'm saying? I got, like, you know, Arthur Ta-Nehisi Coates, a lot of people that got their bones in DC, man. You know what I'm saying? My homegirl Camilla Forbes that runs the Apollo Theater. I was in hip hop theater with Chadwick Boseman. That heard, you know what I'm saying? So, like, all that stuff is we talk about on a documentary that connects a lot of things, because we're such a transient area. A lot of people come to DC, man. So yeah, we wrapping it up. The editing is done. I'm actually just working on music and mixing for real. So I'm doing that and the EP at the same time. So, but the next single I'm getting ready right now, called Not For Show, with my man DJ Rage. So that's coming. That's gonna be special too, man. So definitely peep that. So I'm trying to get vinyl done. But that'll be the next single. It'll be digital releases, and then I'll get the vinyl done with everything on vinyl.
That's what's up, B. So when the vinyl drops, just so you know, I will be.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you. Yeah, man.
And
no
then,
doubt.
bro, like I probably said it last time, but you know, charge it to my head, not my heartbeat, for not following up. But it feels like the timing might be better, man. I would love to have you come through for a full, like just a full long form interview for the Klyph podcast, man, to really talk about the documentary, because I think that, you know, if we don't tell the story, somebody else gonna tell the story, right?
Absolutely.
And so,
I mean,
go ahead.
No, you're absolutely right, man. And like, our story is, I mean, when people think of DC, they don't think about hip hop. They think about, you know, politics, what they know about the media of DC, and they think, and when you talk about culture, music is go-go, right? Of course, there's R&B artists. Of course, you know, we have a history of R&B, Marvin Gaye, Tony Terry, Johnny Gill. There's a lot of, you know, R&B guys, but, you know, that's very closely with go-go and everything. So, but with no, hip-hop is definitely not on the verse. So we were a subculture, so to speak, and but we connected because we have, you know what I'm saying, I got go-go people in the doc. My man Killer Cow from Rare Essence. You know what I'm saying? I got people, because we all connected. That's the thing. DC's so small. We all connected, but everybody's respected that does their own thing, because a lot of those cats used to come to U Street, right? That's how I met Cool, because Cool used to come to U Street and see the underground cats. He'd be like, oh, wow, that's how I met him. Because he was like, yo, you crazy. You know, you nice, man. I'm like, you know, appreciate it. So that's how we linked up. You know what I'm
Word
saying?
up.
So
Word up.
yeah. So I mean, so we getting that thing done. But yeah, I would love to come back, man. Absolutely.
No doubt. So, is there a sense of, obviously when you said the editing is done and there's still pieces to happen with that, but do you have a sense of when you might be able to share the doc with us?
I'm working on some things now.
Okay.
I don't know. I will be doing some film festivals in early 2025. I
Yeah.
might do a screening locally
Yeah.
before then.
Yeah.
But as far as I'm trying to get a linear deal with, kind of like on the PBS type
Mm-hmm.
of level nationally and that type of deal. And but we'll see. I'm talking to some folks and everything. So I'm just working hard to get this thing done, man. My man, Young Guru, Tracy Lee, they all my
Word.
folks. So we got the Howard University folks
Mm-hmm.
contingent on it because I had a lot of history at Howard. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting it done, man.
All right, we gonna follow up and get into the nitty gritty and the details,
Yes, sir.
man.
Yes,
At a
sir.
later
Yes,
date.
sir.
All right, one more thing before I let you go, bro.
Mhm.
I played the joint. I don't know if when I was anyway. I played the Oodles of Flows joint, bro.
Oh, okay.
You gotta
Yeah.
speak on
I
that. You
think you
gotta
tabbed me
speak
on
on
it.
that, bro. You know what I mean? Because I'm such a anybody who listens to my show knows how big a fan I am of the whole Native Tongue posse, but specifically De La. Talk to
Okay.
me about how that came together, B.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. I'm a Native Tongue fan too, man. That's my lineage. You know what I'm saying? From Public Enemy to BDP, the Native Tongue. I'm from that cloth, right? But anyway, so Boom Bap Nation, the blog and the magazine, they hit me up, kind of to do. They were supposed to do this mixtape thing, and it was rappers rapping over 90s beats.
Yeah.
That's what I got hit up to do. And the mixtape didn't come to fruition, and everything because I know it went into a whole bunch. I don't know where all the stuff is, but I wound up, I was trying to figure because I want to do something different. Everybody was rocking all the hard stuff and just trying to do. I said, man, nobody touched the Oodles of O's joint. I said nobody touched that, right?
Yeah.
And that's one of my my favorite De La joints. So I was like, man, nobody's dealt with that because I know nobody really had the gall to really flip the vowel sound, the old vowel sound like that. So I was like, man, I'm a touch this Oodles of O's joint, and so I just flipped it called Oodles of Flows and O's. You know what I'm saying? And so I kept it in the same vein. And this, I related it to DC, you know what I'm saying, to what we do. So, I just got busy with it, man. And it took off. I didn't even though when the mixtape didn't happen with Boom Bap, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna put it up on the Bandcamp. I'm not, of course, selling it. I gave I let Spinner here. Spinner's like, yo, I'm gonna get it to Mace or whatever. I don't know if you heard it, but he was just like, everybody that heard it was just like going crazy over it. So I was like, Tony Tudd, so many people was rocking the joint. And I was like, wow, okay. That was the whole premise of it, man. It was just for a mixtape thing. And I was just like, all right, let's put it forth. So it's a free download. Anybody want that thing, man? It's a free download. It's not on streaming services or nothing because I'm not monetizing it or nothing. But it's a free download. My Bandcamp, Priest Da Nomad .bandcamp.com. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can go there, man, and grab that joint for free. So
that's what's up, bro. Well, like I said, man, it's another one of the joints that definitely gets airplay here on this right here radio show.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You did your thing on that. I mean, you touch something like that, you gotta come correct. You know what I'm saying? And you,
absolutely
did. You definitely did.
And I think for me, man, I'm a jerk when I listen to music, man. Like especially with my stuff. Like I'm one of those dudes that like I'm old school, like like A&R. Like if you ain't hitting me in the first 10 seconds, man, I'm all right, peace.
Yeah.
Like so when I write, I always have that in my mind. Like I gotta get you in the first 10 seconds, like first 4 bars. That's what everything. If you listen to all my music, the first 4 bars set the tone of what the whole joint is gonna be about. Because I'm just from that cloth where it's like you had a limited amount of time with the record cast, so you hit that thing, you better get them in the first 10, 15 seconds, you out of here.
Right. You ain't lying, bro.
Right.
You ain't lying.
So that's just kind of how I write, and and I'm impatient. So if I can satisfy myself, on my jerk type of time, then I'm like, okay, I got something here. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I make my music.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Nomad. Frequency Match is the current single out, man. The EP is dropping. Brother, man, if people want to tap in, if they want to be sure that they're staying up on what's happening outside of what we're doing here through the radio show, man, how do people stay up with you?
Yeah, the best thing to do, man, for me is just to Google Priest Da Nomad, Priest space DA space Nomad, NOMAD. Google me. My Bandcamp will come up first. My YouTube channel, you can do at Priest DN, Priest Da Nomad on YouTube, my YouTube channel. Instagram is at Priest Da Nomad, so that'll pull that all up. You'll see all the history, the articles, and whatever that comes up, any content that comes up. So yeah, it's Google Priest Da Nomad.
That's what's up, B. Listen, man. Just thank you so much for taking the time, bro. I so appreciate just being able to reach out to you and having you, just make yourself available, man. It really means a lot to be able to connect with an artist of your caliber, but also a person who has your energy, man. So thank you so much for coming through.
Hey, man, look, I appreciate you, man. Look, I don't take nothing for granted, man. Like I'm a grateful dude. You know what I'm saying? Like anyone that listens to my music, any DJs that play my music, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful because y'all are it, man. Y'all are what make the universe work in the music, man. So like I'll never I'm always giving love to DJs, man. Y'all DJs, you need what you need. You need a drop, you need something. As long as you rocking the music, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So that's my mantra, man. You DJs are it, number one. For real.
That's what's up, man. Well, listen, man, I'm for real gonna be at you. We're gonna set up a time to do the long form interview, get you on the Klyph Notes podcast, and really get further into the story, man. I'm excited to just be a part of helping get the word out and let people know what's coming.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
All right, brother, man. Appreciate you, Doc.
Yes, sir, man. Thanks for having me.
All right, man.
Be easy. Welcome to the neighborhood. Love y'all, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Priest Da Nomad. All right, y'all. We're gonna keep it going right here on X-Ray FM. Welcome to the neighborhood.